Good morning again from Hawaii. It's me, it's Mr. V. We're on the island of Kauai with my family. Trip across the seas, and this morning we're going to be visiting. Oh no! Let's find out. As always, please remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell for updates if you haven't already. Make a comment, and as always, you're welcome to come along with us. This adventure visiting Hawaii. What are we doing? Starbucks? We're in Hawaii, you guys. All right, come on, Des, let's go. You know, Des, they've got like Kona coffee here, and beautiful local brews and things.
I told you I'm the official taster of all states.
We've made a stop here at Kilauea Point Wildlife Refuge. We'll take a quick look over the cliff here. What'd you say, Des? Where are we gonna go look for boobies?
Yeah, I think they're behind us.
Really? Bunch of boobies. Red-footed boobies, blue-footed boobies. I think there's the red-footed kind here in Hawaii. Here's our first bird right here. He's tagged too. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you away. Oh, you were right, Des. Look at that.
No, my boobies.
Gotta put a quarter in it, no? How do you say that? Beach Naupaka. This is Ahia. Holla. or pandanus. I like hala. Akoko. Here's some akoko. Gotta check my guide here and see what birds these are. Some hala right there. You might recognize the cry of a goose. This is the Hawaiian goose, otherwise known as the nene. And they're bickering a little bit, as you can see. There are so many boobies up here. It's amazing. Just can't get enough of these boobies. Why? Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, I'm with this guy. Look at that. That's a great shot, man. So we're out here at the Lighthouse. This is Daniel Inouye Memorial Lighthouse. Erected when did this lighthouse go up?
The lighthouse was erected in 1913.
The lens 1912,
Yeah.
the lighthouse 1913,
Right.
and then it was dedicated to Senator Inouye
Yeah.
in
After
2013.
his death.
Yeah, that would have been 100 years
Right.
after it first opened.
Yeah.
Wow,
Interesting. Did a major rebuild on it in 2013 for
Uh-huh.
the centennial. They started about 3 years earlier than that. It cost millions of dollars, but they did a wonderful job. It's beautiful.
Wow. Say that again. They
Rebuilt the lighthouse.
rebuilt the whole thing.
Yeah, they had to pretty much. There's a lot of rebar inside concrete. It was an early operation of rebar in concrete. They knew it would be strong, but they didn't know that the rebar is gonna rust in time. And when it does, it increases its mass and spalls the concrete. It'll push blocks of concrete out like roots in a
Right.
in a concrete sidewalk.
Yeah.
Raise them or break them or.
So out here in this sea air, that rebar just
it
expanded
disintegrates
inside the
down.
concrete,
So
and
they had to do a lot of concrete work and rebuild that. The walkway up there is all brand new,
wow.
and the corbels that are supporting it are all brand new, and the top is all brand new because it rotted away.
Does it look the same essentially as it did?
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
They tried to keep it historically accurate.
Interesting. What's your name?
I'm Tom.
Tom. I'm Brian.
Brian.
Thank you very much.
Oh yeah.
Doing a little YouTube video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some fun.
You call me Mr. V on YouTube, but that's just for you guys. If you would like to donate to the Lighthouse, here's some information. I'm sure they would accept your donation online.
There he is. Coming in for a landing. Hey, anybody there? You remember the rescuers?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm coming in for a landing. Coming in hot.
So an albatross does not flap its wings, it just glides.
Oh, that's wild. Yeah, and they'll fly thousands of miles. They're a big enough bird to put a telemetric device on. And they marked one named Amelia after Earhart, of course, up in Laysan Island, which is way north, 1,200 miles north of
It's
us.
talking about albatross.
And they put a telemetric device on her. She was her first feeding foray away from her baby. She was gone 10 days and 5,400 miles from here to Denver and back.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh, that is crazy.
Yeah.
You know where Denver is.
You know.
I do. We just came from Denver.
Yeah.
Remember the airport anyway.
Can you imagine going there for lunch?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, lunch and back. Wow.
So they're flying across the surface, see something they want. They've got a hooked beak, so they just snatch it out of the water.
No idea. These birds literally live. They're like
They live on the ocean.
they're marine creatures, really.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Wow. It's
They only
fascinating.
need land to raise a baby.
Which bird are you talking about?
Albatross.
Okay.
Yeah.
They look like seagulls.
Yeah.
And you said the albatross, they what? They have the babies here, and then mom or dad flies out. How many miles out to the current?
800 miles.
800 miles. It's called the Japanese current.
Mhm.
Cold current goes back and forth. They hunt there. They bring the food back, and then they switch
feed 'em?
parents.
Yeah,
It says
Okay.
shuttle feeding back and forth.
Yeah.
cracks me up.
That's right there. Now I just need one to fly over. You just go. Okay, so this is kind of amazing. In the first transatlantic flight, pilots Lester Maitland and Albert Hegenberger overshot the islands. Before nearly running out of fuel and plunging to their deaths, they recognized the lighthouse's double flash and turned back to safety. Take a look inside the lighthouse, shall we? Here, take a look inside.
Because it's so heavy.
Lighthouse is no longer operational.
They wanted to not have a grinding motor. Of course, you're in 2000 or 1913 when it started. So, you know, having these huge mechanisms to get it to go around and around. So what they did, they floated it. And what's the densest fluid that's available? Well, mercury. So it was on a bed of mercury.
Wow.
That it floated, not floated completely, but took a lot of the weight off.
Yeah.
And then the motor would to go around. It's like a grandfather clock.
Right.
It would come in 3 hours and 20 minutes and pull down the lever hydraulically because it's a hell of a weight down at the bottom. But that wound it so that it would revolve and all this pool of mercury. Well, you know how mercury is poisonous,
Yeah.
and so they got rid of that. And they had a big electric motor for just a little while, but they said, you know, it's not really healthy for it. And we got electricity now, so a little stand over to the side, they built an electric light, and it went around and had a little double flash, which is the signature of this lens, so that you know where in the island you are if you see a double flash. Yeah, and
So
go ahead.
it's still visible at night.
No, the light there is it was removed.
Isn't there something though here on the front? Because
There-
they stayed over there.
Yeah, there's
And at the sea cliffs.
sea cliff in the visual.
Yeah. So with
In Princeville, yeah.
Yeah,
facing this way, and I thought we saw a light out.
yeah. There's on the stand. There's a LED.
So that's what's up on the stand there. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
So, so this is the lighthouse.
yeah.
So we've gone from this to that. Want to remind you to please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Click the bell for notifications. And if you like this video, take a look at this one.